Hello. Um, my name is Jaden Courier, and I'll start off with talking about PET or position emission tomography, and it is a scan that uses imaging to show how well certain organs or tissues are like working, like the strengths weaknesses of those. And patients are injected with a position emitting radioactive isotope. And then some advantages like that a PET scan has is that it detects changes early. It shows how strong or weak organs are. And like the early detection is important because um other scannings tend to like be slower in finding things, and that makes it easier for the doctor to create a treatment plan like more efficiently regarding the patient. Um, some more advantages are like they can make diagnosis, especially like of cancer. Um, and patients don't really feel a PET because they're non-invasive and they're pretty much painless. Um, PET, PET scans um give doctors like an easier time with the patient plans because it also can show details like more details like that other scans we miss, so like it gives doctors like a really good view on like which part of the body needs work, like which certain tissue that really needs to be focused on, or like whatever like body part is being examined. And then some limitations that position emission tomographies have are that it has a lower image resolution compared to other scannings, and this could be bad because like um whenever a doctor needs to like make a lesion like a certain body part, they won't be able to see it as well, and you have to be extremely detailed when making lesions. Um, it also has like had some unstable test results. Like the test results came back incorrect using a PET scan, and PET can be lengthy. That's mostly in the past, like they've gotten more efficient, but also like at times they can be up to an hour, and they're also holding still for a long time, so that may be uncomfortable for some patients. You also are exposed to a small amount of radiation, though it's highly unlikely to affect you, but like if you are pregnant, you shouldn't get a PET scan. Um, also like um PET scans are often like needed to be combined with other scans like an MRI, and they're not used on their own. So that's like another um difference that PET scans have from other ones. All right, and then I will be talking about ideas that classical cognition has and like versus like embodied cognition. And then one of those ideas is that we think by manipulating symbols, um, such as words, and we don't really place an emphasis on our environment. It's more like about the mental part. And um, embodied cognition rejects this because it emphasizes the role on us um, interacting with our environment and the mental processing that comes from that. Um, like we do more than just manipulate symbols. We also like have sensory. things that come from our environment, and we build mental representations based off of the interactions that we have regarding our environment. And then another idea that classical cognition supports is that we have a disembodied mind, which of course is different from embodied cognition. And like the classical cognition view is that mental representations are abstract, and that they are separate from our physical state. And with embodied cognition, they reject that because they see the mind as more interconnected with our bodies, and like our sensing and reacting with our environment um, is like essential to cognition. Um, and then another idea that classical cognition has is that the brain has distinct modules, which means like we have separate pieces of our brain that has different cognitive functions and like sensing. And then embodied cognition rejects that because they see the brain as very interconnected, of course, and like the modules work together and not separately. Um, and there have been like criticisms of both classical cognition and embodied cognition, but both have like advantages and disadvantages. Like classical cognition um, kind of ignores the physical presence of our body, and that is something that's considered very important. But like at the same time, some theories and embodied cognition don't emphasize the importance of language and computing, which is also something that's very important. So like both things need to be emphasized because we do learn based on our environment, but we also do compute things like a computer would in ways like we have similar ways of processing to computer because like computers are based off of our brain systems. Um, and then that would be everything today. Thank you.